Okay, good afternoon, sir. My name is Patrcia Armilete from Manajemen Study Program. Now I want to reading a text about Fit for Hearing, It's Mind Over Matter by Judith H. Dobrzynski. New York. Members of Americans' professional and managerial classes have always left college confident of at least one thing. They had taken their last test. From here on, they could rely on charm, cunning, and or a record of accomplishment to propel them up the corporate ladder. But that's not necessarily true any longer. A growing number of companies, from General Motors Corp to American Express CO, are no longer satisfied with traditional job interviews. Instead, they are requiring applicants for many white-collar jobs, from top executives down, to submit to a series of paper and pencil tests, role-playing exercise, simulate decision-making exercise, and brain teasers. Others put candidates through a long series of interviews by psychologists or trained interviews. The tests are not about mathematics or grammar, nor about any of the basic technical skills for which many production, sales, and clerical workers have long been tested. Rather, employers want to evaluate candidates on intangible qualities. Is he creative and entrepreneurial? Can he lead and coach? Is he flexible and capable of learning? Does he have passion and a sense of urgency? How will he function under pressure? Most important, will the potential request fit the corporate culture? The tests, which can take from an hour to 2 days, are all part of a broader trend. Companies are getting much more careful about hearing, said Paul R. Ray, Jr., chairman of the Association of Executive Search Consultants. 10 years ago, candidates could win a top job with the right look and the right answer to questions such as, "Why do you want this job?" Now, many are having to face questions and exercise intent to learn how they get things done. They may, for example, have to describe in great detail not one career accomplishment, but many so that patterns of behavior emerge. They may face questions such as, who is the best manager you ever worked for and why? Or what is your best friend like? The answer, psychologists say, reveal much about a candidate's management style and about himself or herself. The reason for the interrogation is clear. Many hires work out badly. About 35% of recently hired senior executives are just failures, according to the for Creative Leadership in Greensboro, North Carolina, which surveyed nearly 500 chief executives. The cost of bringing the wrong person on board is sometimes huge. Searching and training can cost from $500, $5,000 for a lower level manager to to $250,000 for a top executive. Years of corporate downsizing, a trend that has exhaled layers of management, has also increased the potential damage that one bad executive can do. With the pace of change accelerating in markets and technology, companies want to know how an executive will perform, not just how he or she has performed. Years ago, employers looked for experience. Has a candidate done this before? Said Harold P. Weinstein, Executive Vice President of Caliber, a personnel testing and consulting firm in Princeton, New Jersey. But having experience in a job does not guarantee that you can do it in a different environment. At this point, most companies have not shifted to this practice. Some do not see the need or remain convinced, especially say anecdotal. Evidence suggests that white-collar testing is growing in popularity. What has brought so many employers around to testing is a sense of the limitation in the usual job interview. With so little information on which to base a decision, most people hear people they like rather than the most competent person, said Orph Owens, a psychologist in Snohomish, Washington, who sizes up executive candidates. Research has shown, he said, that most decision makers make their hiring decision in the first 5 minutes of an interview and spend the rest of the time rationalizing their choice. Besides, with advice on how to land a better job about as common as a $10 bill, many people are learning to play the interview game. Even companies that have not started extensive testing have toughened their hiring practice. Many now do background checks, for example, looking for signs of drug use, violence, or sexual harassment. But the more comprehensive testing aims to measure skill in communication, analysis and organization, attention to detail and management style, personality traits, and motivation that behavioral scientists say predict performance. Okay, I think that's all about reading a text. Uh, Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching and see you.